Last night around 3 a.m., I found myself hysterical. Um, this morning, I found myself feeling exhausted, sad, despair, and fear, fear to the core of me. Anger that I didn't know I had in me. Um, Sadness, loss, confusion, exhaustion, exhaustion for sure. And I was taking it to God, and my words were jumbled. And, I had to be very honest what I was feeling. And then I thought, well, what now? Because recently I had received a word, confirmation from God on the next season of my life and the next stage of my life. And I had a whole vlog that I wanted to make. I was really excited about that. I was going to drop about how I received confirmation and some of the things I went through. And I'm sitting here like, what am I still doing that? What is this? What is this for my future? How and why, and all these questions. And then I remembered as I was preparing for the vlog, I did some research. And my initial question was, why do we forget when God has given us a word? My reason being that the confirmation I received, the word that God gave me recently, I had heard before. I had actually heard my entire life. And so the confirmation from God was reconfirmation. I was wondering, God, why did I forget? Why, when I heard it in 2020 or when I heard it in, all these other years, why did I not follow that path after I got the word from you? And some verses that came out, which I feel like apply to us now, is Romans 11:29. For God's gifts and his calls are irrevocable. Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. And then finally, Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision awaits an appointed time. It speaks it speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it, and it will certainly come, and it will not delay. And so my quick message for you, which is the same message I had to give myself, is that God still has purpose for you in this world as it is today. You still have a word from God. There is still more on your life. You still, like me, we have work to do for the kingdom of God. We still have work to do. And the work that we are going to do is from the Lord. This year, if you've gotten a word from God, if you're searching for a word from God, if you have finally decided to leap out to something new, trust me, I am leaping with every bit of the faith of a mustard seed. I'm leaping through my pain. I'm leaping through my fear. I'm leaping through my worry. I'm leaping through my hurt. I'm probably not going to be leaping today. I think this is a sign of like me trying to be obedient to what God has told me to do. I'm going to give myself the week to grieve or however long it takes. And then I'm going to get back to work for the glory of God, because that's what I'm here to do. And so I'm just encouraging you, one, if you feel all the emotions that you can't explain, take your time. I'm feeling such a range of emotions about and for other people, and towards other people. To be honest, like, I'm a human being, but I had to remind myself that God has given me a word, and he's giving you a word that will be carried out. It may linger, but it will be carried out. So it is time to get to work for us and for what God has told us to do in this world. Do not let what has occurred steal the word that God has put over your life. Because at the end of the day, his word and his will is the only thing that matters. So that vlog is going to come out. I'm going to keep creating. And that's all I have in me, is to keep taking one step towards what God has told me, and trust that he's going to do the rest, and he's going to take care of all my needs and yours as well. So keep taking the step, keep working towards the word that God has given you, because that's all we really can do right now.